YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Numerofut SBC card for none other than Pedro Neto. Neto is an 89 rated card. He has the explosive acceleration type, left-footed with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, we do see a lot of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play the right wing, right mid, striker, and left wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. Now, we did go ahead and claim the one that does give the finesse shot playstyle plus, but you can also go ahead and choose the one that gives the technical playstyle plus. Now, for me personally, boys, I don't see many people choosing the technical playstyle plus over the finesse shot playstyle plus, but both versions do look like really solid options. Now, he does have 92 pace overall with 93 acceleration and 91 sprint speed. Definitely going to be one of the standout stats for the card. On top of that, boys, he does also have the quick step and the rapid playstyle, so down that right hand side, he should be extremely quick. And because he does already have really nice pace, you can focus on giving him a chem style that's going to improve the technical side to his game even more. Now, with the finesse shot playstyle plus, the 90 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game because we need him to score a lot of goals and then we also need him to create a lot of chances. And for the most part, he does have some really nice shooting stats: 91 attacking positioning, 91 finishing, and 94 shot power. With the way that the card is set up, the marksman chemistry style would be a really solid option for the card to also improve the dribbling and physicality a little bit more. Now, the one thing that I really like with Pedro Neto is the fact that he does also have really good passing. So if you do want to implement him a little bit like a playmaker, you most definitely can. 89 short pass, 73 long pass, and 80 curve for someone who does play out wide isn't too bad. And then on top of that, he does also have 2 passing playstyles. So in the final third, I think that he could be a very tricky player going forward, especially when you go ahead and pair that with his 88 dribbling. Now, he does have 92 agility and 92 balance, which is phenomenal. It would have been really nice to see 5-star skill moves for the card, but with the 4-star skill moves, man, that's still okay. The only real letdown for the card, maybe in terms of dribbling, is the fact that his reactions and composure are a little bit lower compared to the rest of his dribbling stats. But like I said, boys, with the marksman chemistry style, you are going to get a really nice upgrade to his reactions, and he should still be very quick and swift on the ball. And then last but not least, boys, the 72 physical, a decent stat for the card. Now, he does have 83 stamina, which is okay for someone who does play out wide. And then he does also have 68 strength and 68 aggression, which isn't too bad, but maybe one area that I would look to improve with the specific chem style. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 8 different playstyles. He does have the finesse shot playstyle plus. It would have been really nice to see 2 playstyle pluses with this promo, but he does have a lot of playstyles alongside that. He has the power shot, incisive pass, ping pass, rapid, quick step, relentless, and trivela. And when it comes to player roles, there is a bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. He does have 2 player role pluses. Whether you play him as a right mid or as a right wing, you can go ahead and play him as an inside forward, which is honestly really OP this year. And then alongside that, boys, 3 player role pluses as well, as a winger, as a false 9, and then also as an inside forward. Now, in order to complete the SBC, there are 4 different requirements, and it is going to cost you roughly 150,000 coins to complete. I think that there is a little bit of prem tax with it. As you guys know, with the winter wildcard promo, we did get the Leroy Sané SBC. So it's going to be really interesting to compare the two and to see whether or not this one is very good value. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Pedro Neto card. We're going to be playing him at the right wing position as that inside forward in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Pedro Neto card, and I must say I do have really high hopes for him. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he does have really good agility and balance. 4-star skill moves for the card, the unique body type as well. And as you guys can see, man, in terms of left stick dribbling, he is quite smooth on the ball. And keep in mind, if you do want to go ahead and pick up the one that does have the technical playstyle plus, you most definitely can. Pedro Neto, a little bit of left stick dribbling again. I might just try to go ball roll finesse shot, man. That's going to be a huge part to his game. Never mind. Pedro Neto, good left stick dribbling. The LB pace boost, not too bad, but we should be finding the back of the net right there. That's a little bit unlucky. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him as that inside forward in the 4-3-3 formation. We need him to be very clinical and then also create a few chances. Now, this guy is playing a pretty high line, so we are going to try to get Pedro Neto in behind as much as possible. Play it through, boys. That's great attacking positioning right there. He might move his goalkeeper, so we're going to try to go near post, but he does get the tackle, man. Unlucky. Pedro Neto, a little bit of defensive cover right there. We'll take it. Nice. Nunes. I think we go first time over the top through ball. I think we timed that pretty well. Neto down this right-hand side. It should be quite difficult to catch up to him. Darwin Nunes, cut back. Neto. I think we maybe just try to go ball roll finesse shot. We got to test that out a little bit more. Pedro Neto, he hasn't really covered it. The shape of the shot is not too bad, but it is a little bit central. Could have gone with a little bit more power. Now, we do have a free kick in the 39th minute. Pedro Neto not really known for his free kicks, so we're just going to go ahead and play it short. And maybe just try to get him in behind. Neto, 4-star skill moves, does have the 5-star weak foot. There it is, boys. That's a decent finish right there. With the marksman chemistry style, I do expect this finishing to be really consistent. That's a good start. Darwin Nunes through the middle. Now, we do have him making that run. Just going to go for a simple through ball. A little bit of left stick dribbling. Couple of L2, R2 taps as well. Pedro Neto, he does keep it very close, which is nice to see. Ball roll, finesse shot. He did get the block. Unlucky. Now, we are keeping the pressure up at the moment, boys. That second goal could be huge. Pedro Neto, nice move. Pedro Neto, step over. I love the fact that he has rapid and quick step, man. And the finesse shot in the box going to be really effective going forward. Like I said, man, I think that a lot of people just kind of like associate the finesse shot playstyle with like a long shot. But the finishing in and around the box when using it is really good as well. Pedro Neto keeping the pressure up, man. But we can't get the interception. Here we go. Ball roll, finesse shot, a little bit more central. It's a lovely finish, man. The ball roll, finesse shot, going to be a constant threat with the card. That's a really nice finish right there. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. Now, in order to complete the SBC, there are 4 different requirements. It's going to cost you roughly 150,000 coins to complete, which might be a tad bit expensive, especially with the winter wildcard SBCs that we did end up getting. But if you do run a Premier League team and you are in need of like a right mid, right wing, I think that he's a really solid option. Now, very early on in the game, boys, we can go ahead and spring into a counter attack. And Cuckoo, just need a little bit of hold-up play right here. Good ball into Neto. And this is where we use the acceleration. We are coming up against Zambrota. 4-star skill moves. That's a decent turn right there. Ball roll, finesse shot. He isn't going to cover it. And it's a lovely finish, man. The ball roll, finesse shot has been very, very consistent. And I feel like if you use him as like a right mid, right wing in your starting 11, that's the best thing to go ahead and incorporate. Well, boys, I think that is safe to say that game number 2 didn't last too long. So we're going to go ahead and play one more game in today's video. Now, we are coming up against Teo Hernandez in game number 3. So that's going to be a pretty interesting battle. Pedro Neto with the incisive pass play style. Neto again. We'll go to Nkuku first and then play it. Boys, what a pass that is. He's going to move his goalkeeper. He's not going to move his goalkeeper, man. Should have just gone for a finesse shot right there. Probably going to step with that Teo Hernandez. That's a lovely ball. Maybe test out his passing. Maybe go for a cutback right here. Nunes was in support, man. But we almost get the own goal right there. That's how jammy he is. Pedro Neto. I'm just going to call him short. Play it short. Cut it back to him. No one's really stepped right there. So we go ball roll, finesse shot. I don't know what it is, boys, but with his finesse shots, it seems like there's not a lot of power behind his shot, but the aim is just so good. I mean, as you guys saw right there, I mean, you don't even have to time the long shot. As long as you go ball roll, finesse shot, do enough power, it seems to go in most of the time. Darwin Nunes, a little bit of hold up play. We'll go over the top. I think we're offside, man, but decent attacking positioning. The 5-star weak foot, a decent finish right there. Pedro Neto, lovely pass. A nice little 1-2, man. As that right wing, it's low-key kind of difficult to catch up to him. I could whip it in, man. Nunes with a lot of space right there. He took that extra touch, which isn't ideal, but we do still have possession. Pedro Neto. It's not going to be a foul, man. I thought it was going to be a foul right there. Now, his Teo Hernandez is out of position at the moment. Swerve pass. I think we're going to be able to keep it in, man. That's a lovely ball right there. Whip it into Darwin Nunes. Test out his crossing a little bit. It's not bad. I feel like the whip pass play style could have been quite effective for him. Oh, Zé Roberto. That's a lovely tackle right there. Bellingham, great ball. Ooh, boys, that first time heel to heel was so nice. Round of applause, man. Like I said, the 5-star weak foot is so important going forward. And if you can time that first time, like where the heel to heel is like his first touch, that's very difficult to defend against. My play to Konate. I think right here we just maybe try to press. He is starting to push a few more bodies forward. There we go, boys. That's a lovely tackle. Neto, test out his passing a little bit more. It's a nice reverse pass into Nunes. All the way, Darwin Nunes. Bit of a tight angle, but it's a lovely finish, man. Pedro Neto, the incisive pass playstyle, a great addition for the card. I feel like from an attacking perspective, he can do everything pretty well in game, and he can create chances. He can also score a lot of goals. And as a right mid, right wing, that is really important. Neto keeping the pressure up, and that's a lovely tackle right there. Fake shot. Might go LB pace boost in between the 2 defenders. Look at that, boys. That's great acceleration onto his left foot. We go for a simple shot, and that is a lovely finish, man. A lot of power behind the shots. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Numerofut Pedro Neto card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say, a really solid SBC to go ahead and complete. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, the 92 pace was most definitely one of the standout stats for the card. With the explosive acceleration type and him also having the rapid and the quick step playstyles, I feel like he was extremely quick in game. And whether you play him out wide or at the striker position, I feel like once you break that defensive line, it's very difficult to catch up to him. Now, the 90 shooting for me personally, boys, alongside the 92 pace was another standout stat for the card, and I feel like the finesse shot playstyle plus is just so OP with him. With the marksman chemistry style, he does have 99 finishing, 98 shot power, and then also 97 long shots. And with him having the 5-star weak foot, the power shot playstyle as well, the finishing in and around the box was very consistent, and his long shots were a huge part to his game as well. And I feel like if you do run a 2-striker formation, if you pair him with maybe like a taller, more physical type of striker, I think that he can most definitely thrive in that position as well. Now, alongside scoring a lot of goals, man, the chance creation was a huge part to his game as well, and the 85 passing for the most part was a decent stat. I love the fact that he does have 2 passing playstyles. The incisive pass, we all know how OP that is this year. So down that right hand side, if you do want to implement him a little bit more like a playmaker, I think that you most definitely can. And ultimately, when you go ahead and pair that with his 88 dribbling, I think that is safe to say that he is a very tricky player going forward. Now, it would have been really nice to maybe see the 5-star skill moves for the card as well, but with his 92 agility and 92 balance, he is a very smooth player on the ball. And then he does also have the unique body type, and I feel like that's actually really OP this year. And with the way that the card is set up, I think that the marksman chemistry style works really well with the card because the extra reactions and ball control does go a long way in my opinion. And then last but not least, boys, in a decent stat for the card, the 72 physical. Now, he does have 74 strength and 68 aggression. And I will say he wasn't the strongest of players on and off the ball, but he is quite jammy going forward, which is always really nice to see. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.9 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that inside forward in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 4 different requirements, and it is going to cost you roughly 150,000 coins to complete. It's 2 85 rated teams and then also 2 86 rated teams, and you can choose between 2 different versions. Now, between the 2 versions, I think that it's safe to say that the one that does give the finesse shot playstyle plus is a lot better compared to the technical playstyle plus. The only real letdown for the card, in my personal opinion, is the fact that he doesn't have 2 playstyle pluses, but other than that, man, a phenomenal player in game. Now, as you guys know, a few days ago, we did get the Leroy Sané SBC, and if I had to compare the 2, I do still think that Sané is a tad bit better in game. Really good value SBC, so if you did complete that SBC and you want to save your fodder, I think that you can go ahead and skip Pedro Neto. But if you do run a Premier League team, if you can get him on full chemistry, man, I think that it's a pretty decent SBC to go ahead and complete, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.